are now tuned in to the Distilled Nightlife Podcast.
1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4. Start a little trouble, we kick 'em out the door. 5 shot, 6 shot, 7 shot, 8. Everybody feeling great, and it's getting kinda late. These are tales from the bar, tales from the bar, tales from the bar, tales from the bar. 9 shot, 10 shot, 11 too far. Now it's last call, everybody out, y'all.
I don't know. We're here. We're here. Meow. Welcome.
Bueller.
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 Trying to share the fucking thing with Milan.
The man of many words.
Man of many somethings.
Oh, hello. Welcome. Distilled Nightlife Podcast, episode 10.
Is it only 10?
Yeah, well, we take like 4 weeks off in between episodes.
The first one was 2 parts because you were drunk.
Yeah. You're welcome.
No, the first one was only 2 parts because we thought it was going to be a bigger episode than it was.
I mean, we did.
The second episode, legit episode 2, you were still drunk because you were back from Nashville.
Can you guys hear me?
I don't.
What?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're blue.
I thought it was more than the second one I thought it was like the third or fourth one that I was back from.
No, I think it was.
I'm pretty sure like the first 2 or 3, I was just drunk profusely. And then when I came back from Nashville, I wasn't drinking as much because I was dying on the inside.
Because you were still drunk.
Probably. I needed it.
Did you, though?
I needed it for free. 8 days, too long, very expensive. I'm still paying off that trip. To make sure I'm not getting yelled at.
Oh. So, last episode, we did some reaction videos for TikTok, if y'all remember.
Yep.
Was that the last episode?
That was last episode. We did reaction because we had the monitor there
Yeah.
so we could all watch.
You know, the monitor he expected to have again, even though we said he did.
Because I assumed, because I thought he was actually smart at something.
We only used it for one thing. I used.
He didn't even have dinner ready when we got here.
I will cut.
And we were late, too. And we were late. He was too busy playing with his Swiss roll with the little Debbie.
I was playing World of Warships.
Christmas tree cakes.
World of Warships.
Get us sponsored and you can talk about it.
Listen, I missed the shot of getting the fat electrician as a commander.
I have no idea what you're talking about, nor do I care.
It's a game where you play a World War II style ship. You can pick between your countries, and obviously I picked the U.S. because don't touch our ships.
Don't touch your ship.
You wouldn't understand
No, I don't.
because you're a peasant.
I'm not a peasant.
Peasant.
I have other responsibilities to do than play.
Look at
fucking
me.
video
I
games.
have kids.
Yeah. My polo game is weak.
Yeah.
You just don't get it.
I have a cat. Oh. Anyway.
Episode 9, we did reaction videos. That was fun. Today we're talking about de-escalating situations. Talk a little Mike Tyson, Jake Paul.
Before and after, we have public service announcements.
We do?
We do.
Oh, shit.
I've
boy.
decided for us.
Oh, God.
Fuck.
It's the Thursday before Thanksgiving.
Oh, fair.
Right?
And we have
amateur night.
amateur night talk.
Which amateur night? Yes. Which
We'll talk amateur night. And
are we actually getting there? Was that?
we can transition right into that now if you
Because
want.
that's why we already started talking.
Might as
about it.
well.
So
Fucking-
amateur night, for those of you who don't know, is the night before Thanksgiving. Statistically, it is the biggest drinking night of the year in the United States. And that is when all the kids from college come home. They go to their hometown bars. They see their friends again. They think they're great because they can now drink. And then they get drunk. And then people crash.
IDs, fake IDs, lots of fake IDs.
Lots of fake IDs. Lots of people who, well, in my college bar, they do. We don't do that. Go home.
Yep.
And it's a night of mayhem. And it's sometimes very fun. Sometimes very boring. And
It hasn't been fun for a couple of
years.
events.
Yeah.
A couple of
So, I-
Thanksgiving Eves.
I
We were
haven't
just talking
worked
about that on the
a
way
fun
up here.
Yeah, I haven't worked a fun one yet. They've been pretty dull.
I think my last real fun one was either with Malcolm still at the bar or T-Bones. I don't remember much. I mean, we haven't had a good fun night
Anything
in a long time.
since about a year ago,
Yeah, about a year ago.
But
December 22nd.
fuck me.
What?
I ripped myself out.
Dumbass.
God.
Keep talking. I can still hear you.
I'm gonna keep fucking talking anyway.
Yeah.
Amateur night. Oh, Wednesday night before Thanksgiving, as Phil was saying, it is. It's a night.
That's the night where you definitely get a DD, or you get an Uber, or you don't go out, or you do it a little bit more responsibly. Because again, for a lot of people, they're coming home from college, and if you get into an issue that night, you're not only not going to Thanksgiving the next day to see your family and our friends, you are not going back to school because you're either in
Mhm.
a poor state or in a jail cell. Like, so that's the fun night. Don't have too much fun.
I think Paul calls it the bouncer Super Bowl.
And Uber is a lot cheaper than an OUI.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Pulling
Look,
out,
look, Lily,
You're-
Lily,
you're
Lily.
pulling out the haze.
That's his thing. I gotta pull out the haze.
Why is it so fucking hot in here?
My fan's off. I just cooked dinner. This is the only good thing this house does is keep the heat sometimes.
Holy fuck! How are you not thinner?
Because I don't spend all my day here.
Wow.
I'm also not often in the sweatshirt. Generally, I'm
Naked.
yeah.
Still waiting for you in that onesie.
I'm hoping that the fan turns on soon.
Can you just turn it on?
I can. I'm just gonna make puppy dog eyes until hopefully somebody else does.
I'm like, you turn the fan on, please. It's fucking sweating over here. Anyway, that's no help.
Yeah, it's actually. Hang on.
Oh, here he goes. He's going.
6. No, you don't. Switch is already on.
So we're turning the fan on because I'm hot. It's hot in here. Oh, geez. What's up, Austin? Austin just dropping some comments.
We're very poor here, so we usually have this heat on like 63, 64. Right now it's 67, and that 4 degrees in a sweatshirt. I'm not built for it.
Austin wants to know how many fake IDs we've caught in a night.
I don't know how to count that high. Again, it hasn't been a while.
I think the most I've ever caught, if I can remember, is maybe 3. And it's usually when the group comes in and the first friend gives you their ID. And it's like Alabama. And then the next one's like Indiana. And the last one's Maine.
Yeah.
It's always Maine. But you scan that first one, it's a fake. You take all 3 at the same time. You're not getting them back.
But I paid for that. You can't do that.
We can. We will. We did.
I can. Oh, that's stealing. Go call the police and tell them I took your fake ID. Let's see what happens.
I caught 2 at the same time. That's the most I've caught.
I think I've only ever had 1 at a time, at a singular instance, but I've had multiple in a night.
Yeah.
But it's not like I don't get like groups of people with fakes generally. I'll get a group with 1 mixed in that they're like, oh, I don't have it. Oh, yeah, I do. Stop. You handed it to me upside down? Why? Is it not your picture? I'm going to look.
That always makes me look is when they hand it upside down or like sideways or they do like the
Like, don't look
The
at me.
nonchalant
and then
way.
they immediately turn around. It's like, I'm going to look. Oh, wait. Turn around. Let me see your face.
My other pet peeve is when we give the ID back, we go to stamp them and their hand goes limp. So you go to stamp them and their hand just,
That's why I grab everybody's hand.
what are you doing?
My favorite is when I show them, I'm like, stamp, and they go, no, turn it around. And they go, oh. No, like underneath. Oh. It's like, oh. And then when a group comes in and the first one does it, okay, fine. I get 1. When the rest of you who are watching the whole thing and laughing at it, then do it again, I hate you.
I also hate when you have a line, and this is especially for Thanksgiving Eve. You know, you got a line, have your IDs ready. You see your friends have their ID. I didn't know I need my ID. You just saw your friend.
Don't
Get ID'd.
Don't get to the front of the line and be like, oh, hang on, I got it here somewhere, and then start.
That's like getting to the front of the bar and going, oh, please hold. No, they're going to walk away from you until
you're ready for
and they might not even come back to you.
And if you get to the bar and you're ordering drinks for people and they don't know what they want, they're not getting a drink.
Oh, what do you
just
want?
order without them. If I go to the bar, I'm getting a Jack and Coke. Boom, done, all set. If she wants a drink, I can pick between 3, depending on the time of day. She's going to get it. She's probably not going to complain because I'm driving anyway. So everybody wins.
Mm-hmm.
Either know what you're getting or get the fuck out of the way.
Ashley asked if we have ID from every state yet.
Fake ID. Fake ID. I haven't.
A fake ID from every state?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
We'd have to go through the draw. We've got
We've got
probably
hundreds
thousands now.
between the drawers upstairs,
Well,
under the.
Actually, I think they all got thrown away.
Really?
I think that because I'm pretty sure the last time I went up to the office, that drawer was clean.
What in the effing fuck?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Once they hit the ground for the third time out of the bottom of the drawer, I think they just started getting rid of them, which I get.
I've never caught a California.
I don't even think I've seen in Alaska.
I have.
I have.
Recently, too, actually. I had to scan it, look at it, and be like, I don't think it's fake because it came up, but let me look because I've never seen one. It's a good time.
Maine and
Maine's a-
Jersey.
Maine's
Yeah.
Maine and Jersey. And no, Maine and Jersey.
I've never seen a Vermont one because who comes down from Vermont?
ID or fake?
In general, at the bar.
I've seen both.
One. I haven't seen a fake.
I've seen a real one that wouldn't scan because it was issued like a week before, and the kid was a twat about it, and I almost didn't let him in anyway.
You got Arizona, and their IDs don't expire until they're like 65.
That's fucking insane.
Great, because I
Nuts.
spend $100 every 5 years.
It's $20 a year, guy. Fucking,
Not unless you have a big boy license, like an adult.
I have a big boy license.
You have a
talked-
CDL.
No.
Commercial driver's license costs $100 to renew,
Well, that's
and every 2 years I have to spend another $100 to get a medical test.
your DOT.
We've
they
joked about
pass you?
doing the wall of shame.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
What?
Ashley's comment.
Oh, we should make a Hall of Fame. We've talked about it.
We've talked about doing the wall of shame.
Yes, yes, we have. But
Now we can't apparently because they're gone.
we still got the ones under the
The registers.
registers.
I have 8 at home.
I have one.
I have a Maine in my car.
I have 7 masks.
I might have some in my Bronco. I
Wait.
might have some in a Bronco.
Did you even drive the Bronco when you worked here?
T-bones.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I've never driven the Bronco since I started at Main Street.
Because it's broken.
It's in pieces. There's no motor. There's no training. There's no transfer case. It's all out now.
Oh, if you're watching, drop some comments, some questions. We're talking amateur night. We're talking Tyson. We're talking Jake Paul. We're talking de-escalation. We're talking a lot of shit tonight.
We're going to talk more about the Jake Paul fight than
Anything.
it lasted.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, 8 rounds, 2 minutes apiece.
I mean, it went through the whole thing, but like Mitch talks more in a regular episode than they actually did anything in that fight.
Tyson connected for 18 punches out of 97 attempts. That wasn't even a fight.
Yeah, no.
What did Jake Paul connect with?
It's like 100 something out of 200 attempts. If you're gonna rig the damn fight, at least make it look good.
Oh, yeah, because there were definitely times where Tyson dodged a punch and he could have easily knocked him out in the first or second round, and
Easily.
obviously not going to because the money line on it. What are you doing?
Shut up. Stop asking questions.
Just wondering because I'm concerned because you're quiet.
That's fine. Take the opportunity to let Mitch talk.
I just did.
He did.
Exactly. Everybody wins.
He did more talking than in the fight.
The fight was so. I can't believe we didn't have it on. I kind of get why we didn't have it on. We had it on a laptop. I get to watch it, and I'm like, wow, this is boring as hell. Like, there's literally nothing. Like, they danced around a little
Yeah.
bit. Every
That was
time
it.
Tyson dodged, he got punched anyway, but like he ate it, which was cool. But that was it.
I only
There was no
thought-
haymakers thrown. There was
There's
no
nothing.
nobody went down. It was
He never threw his hook uppercut combo.
No.
Which landed most of his knockouts in his professional career.
because they needed to go 8 rounds so they could all get paid. It needed to go at least to 4 rounds for the pro fight. Because if it didn't go 4 rounds, it wasn't a pro fight. But to dance around like that, walk out with $20 million in your pocket.
How old is he now? Like 27?
Who, Jake Paul?
Yeah.
Something like that.
So we watched an almost 30-year-old beat up an old man.
You know what the biggest thing to come out of that whole fight was the picture of Mike Tyson's ass cheeks that are everywhere.
The memes on the
Memes.
minion.
I haven't seen it yet.
Mike Tyson thick.
Thick boy.
Thong.
Thick boy. We're gonna name the pizza after Mike now.
Double cheeked up.
Mike Tyson pizza. Yeah.
Well
My
played.
fucking button. Hey, you know what? Just one more time for Austin.
It's for you, Austin. I couldn't imagine paying to go see that fight.
I would have asked for my money back.
One, it takes so fucking long in between fights.
Yep.
To start a new fight. It's at least 35 to 45 minutes in between the fights because all the commentary, all the bullshit. Like, just get to the next fight.
And the betting lines were open, which means that if this was actually rigged, it was fucked up and cost people a lot of money.
Yep.
I mean, the fight before that with the two girls, they beat the shit out
they
of
did.
each other.
I didn't watch that one.
I saw the highlights.
I just
Highlights, yeah.
I just
Beat the
waited.
shit out
I
of
just
each
waited
other.
until
The
big-
main event,
Yeah.
which wasn't the main event.
No, it was not. I mean, it was, but it was not. Like, I have video on my phone from bar fights that were more exciting than that.
We've had more exciting bar fights than that.
What do you think the videos are?
I
Oh,
haven't.
speaking of bar fights, totally sidetracking here. I have to go see an ortho now for my shoulder. An ortho surgeon.
Because of me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't take my fucking keys.
Just
Don't.
give us your fucking keys.
No. No. You don't want me to drive? Fine. Tell me I'm not
Because you
driving.
fucking landed on my shoulder.
Nobody asked you.
We are recording in front of a live studio audience tonight.
That's fine.
A live studio, Emily.
we need an applause button for her.
Look, if you keep coming, eventually the cat will warm up. She might join us. It's gonna take a little while. She finally warmed up to my friends that come over every other weekend. One of their wives doesn't like cats, so if he comes over and she's with him, the cat will still come down to see him and just want to snuggle up with her. She does not like cats. And it is 50-50. What's someone say?
Emily said, Ashley said, get him, Emily.
What am I lying about?
Don't encourage her, Ashley.
The cat coming to snuggle? Meow. All right, so that was the fight. It was
Yeah, that was about as exciting as the fight.
yeah.
Yeah.
Could have been worse.
No, it couldn't have.
Listen,
It could not have been
that's
worse.
all I got. It was
I'm actually surprised that you watched it anyway because it's a sporting event and you don't sport.
we had 40 people in the
There
bar.
was nothing going on.
We
in
didn't
the
have
bar.
40 people in the bar. I left at midnight.
You stayed for the fight?
No, I watched it in my car in the parking lot.
Fight was before midnight.
No, it wasn't because I left at midnight.
When I watched the fight, I'm pretty sure you were already gone and there was like nobody in the bar.
That's what I'm saying. You just said there was 40 people in the bar.
Yeah, I give it a high was like 40, 50 people in the bar. I don't know what downstairs looked like, but upstairs we had like 15, 20 people.
Okay, that's not 40, 50.
Upstairs we had 15, 20 people.
You just said 40, 50.
Yeah.
Learn to fucking
as a
count.
high for the night. Learn to listen, Grandpa. I know you got white hair coming out of every orifice on your body, but
You want to see the pubes?
you want to see mine?
Let's go. Right now.
I don't think we can show that on YouTube.
Fucking Austin and Ashley will love it.
Austin might love it. I don't know if Ashley would.
We have at least 4 other people. 6 other people watching.
We have 8 people in there that want to see your pubes.
I don't think that's why they're here.
They want to see your pubes playing a fucking trumpet.
If I could do that, I wouldn't be sitting here. I'd be in Ripley's Believe It or Not. Trying to remember the
Don't hurt yourself.
Guinness Book of World Records. There we go.
Oh, de-escalation at the bar. Shit pops off. Different ways to de-escalate.
So
The wrong ways to de-escalate.
Swing.
the amount of the amount of times we've hired someone new who's like, oh yeah, when do we get to fight people? It's like, if we have to. It's like, what? So what happens if a fight breaks out? Can I just start swinging?
No.
No, that's no.
We just talked about this on the way here.
Yeah, you can't just. I mean, we've had a few people I won't name that every time they work, it's like, oh, I just really want to. I mean, we all want to punch somebody, but like they're just like, oh, I hope something happens because then I'm going to start swinging. It's like, no,
I'm tired of going to court.
I'm tired of losing, not being able to press charges in court
Same.
because one guy can't follow the rules.
Because then there was a gun. Or we hit a deer.
I drank 6 bottles of Jack and 12 cases of Sun Cruisers.
And I made it from Halifax to Kingston.
Then I
in
jumped
5
on my
minutes
bike and I was sober.
and did 200 miles an hour.
Well, that part I believe. That part I do.
Out of all that story, that's the part you
It's the
believe.
only part because I've been on the bike and
With him, not the butt.
no, just me. But de-escalation, yeah. So it's certain thing. When the fight breaks out or there's an argument between people or something's happening, we don't go over and just start running our mouths.
No.
Most of us. Most of us go over and try and separate and figure out what's going on, and either kick somebody out for being dumb or just tell them to stay away from each other, and it's not that big a deal. And most of the time it works.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes
Other times it does not.
Other times it doesn't. And the times where it doesn't, we're not going in swinging. We're going in separating
Or wrapping up.
or wrapping up.
That's the
right.
main part of what we do. We don't just sit there and throw haymakers. And 90% of what we do, we're going to wrap you up and put you on the ground or against the wall.
Yeah.
Until you're separated and the other, either one is downstairs or out the door.
Yeah. And you're all going out the door.
It's just a matter of time.
It's just a matter of when.
Yeah.
And how.
And if you guys want to fuck around and find out in the parking lot by yourselves, it's out of the bar. I don't
outside.
care.
It's not my problem.
Exactly.
Just don't drag us outside.
Well, if they drag us outside, then we're outside.
Now it's our problem.
Right. Because we're getting our people back in. I know there's times where you go to de-escalate and it's not de-escalating. It's just amping that other person up and they're just screaming in your face. I know I had a situation like that. I went to break up something and the guy was just fucking, he went to take his drink out. You were there this night. There's a big guy in a wheelchair. And then his friend brought the drink out. And I grabbed the drink and he was like, I'm going to break your jaw.
Yeah.
You remember that night?
I think I was there.
And he was just in my face like this. And then you came over and was like, all right, what's going on? So I was just taking the verbal abuse. The guy was bigger than me. He would have broken my jaw in one shot. Nah, I have weak jaw.
Big things move slow.
That's what she said. But you came over and tried to de-escalate, get him out and explain to him why you can't bring a drink outside. Because it's against the rules. It's just, you're not in Vegas.
Yeah.
You're not in Tennessee.
Well, so you can't in Tennessee. Again, it was weird. We asked and we were told, no, you can't have outside containers. But everywhere we went, people were just walking out of bars with containers. And we're like, what? Can we do that? Like, is that an option? Because that'd kill the wait to get into other places, Can I hit the packing and then walk to the bar and kill a tall boy on the way? No, I can't do that in public. They have a Sun Cruiser can walking down the street. And there's a police station they just built right there. No one's yelling at them. But yeah, sometimes it talking doesn't work.
No, but the other side of it is just jumping in there and
ready to swing.
Ready to swing, hot-headed. You're wrapping someone up right away.
So yeah,
choking someone out right away.
I mean, we've had a few people who a simple argument between people, they walk over ready to swing and start screaming. It's like you're not doing anybody any favors right now.
Right.
Yeah, now you're drawing a crowd, so people might give you some space, but at the same time, you're just going to piss everybody else off.
And now you're amping everybody else.
So if they're going to swing, they're going to swing even more now.
Mm-hmm. And more are going to swing because now you're exciting the rest of the crowd.
Yeah. And
well played.
Ooh, that tasted funny. Then once more people start swinging, now we're all swinging. And then other people are like, oh, that's my cousin. Or, oh, let me help. And it's like, you get away. You're in the way now. The amount of times people try to help and just don't. We had that fight-ish thing recently where someone tried to help and they grabbed Ari thinking,
oh, Jesus.
Thinking it was a patron. It's like, you are grabbing an employee, sir. The Main Street shirt should be enough for you to.
The funny thing is she popped him in the face and then I threw him into the wall.
Yeah. I watched the camera.
That was fucking great.
But yeah, the whole point of our job is to de-escalate, talk down situations. Now, if you're sitting there running your mouth and we tell you to leave and you're like, fuck you, I'll fuck you up. No, you're not. But you're going to leave. You're either going to leave on your own, we're going to drag you out, or you're going to get arrested for trespassing. But you're going to leave.
Yeah, because we'll have to have the bartenders call the cops.
Yeah. If you're just going to stand around, you're going to stand around and not get physical, okay. The police are on the way. And they'll show up and they'll be like, what's going on? We're like, we told this guy to leave. He told us to fuck off. And he wouldn't leave. We're not serving him. We don't want him here. So he's trespassing. And then he leaves. Because if he doesn't leave, he gets arrested.
Yep.
You can try and call the bluff on that one. We'll do it. I don't care. If you want to get physical, that's, then we can get physical.
That's that fucking transit cop about that one.
Such an idiot. You're infringing on my constitutional right. What right is that? The right to be in public. You're in a private establishment. Wrong. Try again. I see why you're in transit cop.
Or the big fat guy that we had who was like, I'm a Marine, I can come in, and he was falling over, and you were literally just like, you need to go, and he literally just fell.
He fell like a soccer player.
Sorry, Em.
That's Kiwi's pillow. It's fine.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry, guys.
Dude's like, is this how you treat veterans? He's like, dude, you can't even stand right now. It's like, this is how I treat idiots. Like, you being a veteran doesn't give you the right to be drunk and disorderly in public.
Right.
So, yes, you need to leave. I'll fuck you up. No, you won't. Like, you need to leave. I'm not leaving. Make me. So I put my hands on him. I push him up. I put my hands on his shoulders, and he collapses. I didn't even push him. I didn't push him. I didn't shove him.
No, you
I
didn't.
didn't trip him. I went, you're leaving. And he went, okay, well, now that you're getting up off the floor, stay outside. And he wanted to keep running his mouth.
But I mean, that's 95% of our job is de-escalating these situations.
Yeah.
Things like that. Things like that night at the bar where Manny asked us to kick that customer out. I'm not gonna say names. You know who I'm talking about.
He wouldn't leave.
He went to go upstairs.
Again, he was given the option to go upstairs or leave,
Correct.
and he made his choice to go upstairs.
No, he made his choice to stay downstairs first.
He was eventually made his choice to go upstairs, and for a split second that was okay until he started running his mouth again, and now it's you're leaving.
Right.
I'm not leaving. You said I could go upstairs. I was like, well, now we're saying you're leaving. But
Right.
he said, but we're saying now.
Well, you waited too long.
You waited too long. You ran your mouth. You got to go. Why? I haven't even been here in a long time. It's like, okay.
That has no bearing.
And you do this job. You work at a different bar. You throw people out. So you know when we tell you to leave, there's no arguing it. You're leaving. And then he spent the rest of the night, I don't even drink. I haven't drank in so long. Like, I'm not even drinking here. I go to water. It's like, you're right. Because you've been drinking on the golf course all day. And you're lying to us about everything.
They're the worst.
Golfers, yeah.
Golfers are the worst. Golfers are the worst at strip clubs.
Golfers are the worst. I think you could just leave it at that.
Yeah, they're the worst at strip clubs.
All right, so now you have a story.
They think they can touch all the girls when they were there. When I was working at Zachary's, they would come in and you're like, fuck, here we go. So they're getting lap dances. They're feeling on the girls. No, you can't do that. Can't do that. They're drunk. They're trying to get beer muscles.
There was a golf course right here in the street.
There was.
Right on
and they were shitty tippers.
128?
28. Willow Bend.
It was 150 something.
It was 151.
151. Yeah, there was a golf course on 151 too.
Well, there wasn't.
Yes, there was.
Oh, 151. Yes, I'm thinking 139. That's Marshfield. Anyway,
yeah,
I'm not trying to think. My brain's not thinking.
It's the Cape. There's golf courses
everywhere.
Yeah,
and they're the worst. That's all I want to say on that.
Well, the Cape, they're the worst. But
do
you know who I am? Don't care. Get out. My daddy will buy this place. So it wasn't a for sale sign on the window.
I'm from Nantucket.
I could never work at an island bar. I make more in a day than you make in a week. Probably, but I'll fuck you up.
I mean, you had the Hawaiian shirts for it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fine. I love my Hawaiian shirts.
Okay, Mike Tyson.
I can't talk today. It's been a long day. Anyway.
Yeah, de-escalation.
That's, again, the whole part of our job. We've hired people. We have employed people currently that even something as simple as a guy standing around waiting for his girlfriend to come out of the bathroom turns into this big ordeal. It's like, doesn't have to be. He's not in the bathroom. He's not peeking in it. He's just waiting there on his phone. You can leave him alone.
Yeah.
You go over there yelling at people just makes everybody uncomfortable.
Then you got say a fight breaks out. Then you have to de-escalate your staff and calm them down. We've had certain incidences with a certain ex-employee. Let's use his head.
Yeah.
He was one of the ones that had to be calmed down right after an altercation or something because he
wouldn't stop.
Yeah. It's one of those, I'm going to Just keep going.
Yeah.
And it's also pulling some of us back into the building as you're still trying to go outside the door.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But then there's always a straggler who comes last to come outside and help. And it's already been dealt with. And you coming out is just, you coming out already ready for something after it's already been dealt with is just going to make it so much worse.
Yes.
Or the guy who shows up midway through something says he was there in the beginning throwing punches. No,
Stop taking credit for all of his stories, Phil.
they're his stories. I just tell him.
He's too cool for school to come over here.
He might show up at any time. You have no idea.
You know his location.
Sometimes if it's a weekend, he shuts it off. I will find out. Don't worry.
It's like you two are meant for each other.
He is at home. He is at home.
Oh,
Surprisingly.
good old Joe. Who got his fucking clock cleaned by Manny
Punched him in the
on his
stomach.
birthday, right?
Such a
It was
solid-
after midnight. It was his birthday.
Such a solid hit.
Yes.
Why would you? Even in my drunkest state, I wouldn't want to take a punch from Manny.
Like,
One, because my gut's not strong enough.
It's not even the first time in a week that it happened. After you went to court, he got punched by Manny that day.
He passed out at 6 p.m. on the bar. The boss sent a Snapchat.
He was up at 4 working. No, he wasn't.
I like how this just turned into a Joe bash.
Don't tell me stories when I can sit there and go, no, you weren't, with proof.
The boss has text messages to his cousin saying, "Come pick up your cousin."
On his birthday, I had to drive him home. Friday night, I drove him back to his house. He was like, "Oh, I'll get Steve," and Steve was like, "I am preoccupied. Well, I'll get an Uber." It's like, "Joe, I got to go to East Bridgewater. I'll drive you home. It's fine." "Oh, you sure?" I said, "Yeah, just sit down and shut up. Let me finish my drink."
Just get in.
Then we go to leave. He's like, "I'll call an Uber." I don't want you to have to drive. It's like, I'm going that way anyway. Get in the truck. Yes, some people can't de-escalate, and some people need to learn. They're the same people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
And for
But
some
don't-
reason, my presence is just de-escalation.
When I worked at T-Bones, I'm big, like fluffy, right? Like I'm not intimidating. I am not intimidating in the least bit. And there was one night at T-Bones, I literally walked a guy out, and I came back in, and someone's like, "Damn, you scare me." I'm like, I didn't even. I had my hands on his shoulder, and I walked him out the door. He was on his own feet. I didn't do anything. It's like, "Yeah, but you're big." I'm like, "Yeah, fluffy." And Kung Fu Panda, run into me. I'll just go, and you'll hit the wall. Like, what do you?
I don't think I've ever seen you like get super pissed off at the bar.
The night that's my cousin turned into 12 different people yelling, "That's my cousin," turned into a brawl. I don't know if you were there.
Like your stripper cousin?
No, that was
That was you, Joe. DJ was there. Jeff was
Stretch.
there.
That was the night that Joe got punched by Christian, was it?
That was the night the Joe got punched by Christian.
Yes.
Sorry, Joe. This is a Joe Bash show.
Big fight in the corner over some dumb shit at 12:30 at night.
Yeah.
When everyone should be leaving anyway. And this one dude comes over and he goes, "That's my cousin," and sucker punches me while I'm holding his cousin. Not choking out, not
Just holding back.
just holding his shoulders. And the dude punches me in the face. I hit the wall, and then we beat him up. Like Joe at one point had him in a headlock, and I was coming under Joe's face to hit him because he just punched me in the face. It's like I was so done with it. And then we had that little dude in the group who was like, "I'll fuck you up. You're lucky." And I'm like, "I really just want to spit on you. Like you just such an easy target." And he goes, "Fuck you." And I went, "All right." And I just punched him in the face again. Should I have?
Probably not.
No, I should not have. Was it a good punch? Yes, it was. And he deserved it. Fuck that dude. He was the problem the whole time until something actually happened, and he took a sidestep because he knows he can't fight. I mean, literally, after we told him to leave, and then everybody else jumped in the middle of it, he didn't do anything because he, standing 4'6", he wasn't going to do much.
Right.
bite my ankles. Like, I don't know what he was planning on, but he was not one to fight. That was a good time. Again, should I have punched him? No, that's part of de-escalation. Don't punch people, but he had it coming. He had it coming.
Listen, if you're in a scuffle like that, fists are flying.
Yeah, tensions. That's one of those you got to calm everybody down, and you got to work quick, because then if I'm hitting people, I'm gonna keep hitting people. I don't hit people, but when I do hit people, I'm swinging until someone grabs me. Again, not intimidating, the least intimidating. But if I get mad enough that I'm going to start punching people, I'm going to stay mad for a little while.
Even when you're de-escalating, though, like verbally without swinging, I've never seen you get to that point of like,
It's
I'm going to
usually-
stay away from Phil.
Usually laughing.
Yeah, go, because it's dumb. People, I love when people
I
tell
think
me
I think laughing pisses people off more.
it does.
It's because they don't see your reaction.
But when you're standing there telling me to fuck myself and you're not leaving while you're already outside, I'm gonna laugh.
Ashley says, "I'll kiss you." That's your line. I'll kiss you.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. No, I love when people get in my face and start screaming. I'm like, keep it up. I'll kiss you right on the mouth. What? And then they back up.
And if they say, "Yeah, go ahead and do it," that's consent.
I have confirmed this with the police. If I tell them I'll kiss them and they go ahead and do it, and I do it, they've given me consent.
Hey,
And if they punch me, it's a hate crime.
so you had the "I'll kiss you." DJ has the boop.
The boop is such a quality.
We need other things that we can.
I
Mitch has-
apparently just have my fucking face.
Mitch just has to get into a
Listen,
fight.
I got you to smile on Sunday during picture time. We did pictures with Mitch and the family on Sunday. Got Mitch to smile, and not have a resting bitch face
He's smiling right now, sort of.
because he's looking at your dumb ass.
But he's smiling.
I can't count the number of times I've been called intimidating at the bar, and I'm like, I don't feel that way. But apparently it's a common thought.
It's like, why? You look pissed. It's just my face.
Literally just my face. Well, you're not having a good time. I'm working.
Of course, I'm not having a good time.
Yeah. So the tips to de-escalating, is try and keep a level head,
Or just bring
Fair.
me, apparently.
and get people to stop yelling.
Yep.
Separate.
Separate's the big one.
Separate's the big one. If you can separate the problem, then you can talk to people.
There are some times where I'll separate. Say, you just go downstairs for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Stay away from each other. If you go back together, then you're both going to go.
You're both gonna leave.
Yep.
And that's like in an argument. If people start throwing punches, you're leaving.
Right.
But if you're just arguing back and forth, I hate when people argue back and forth.
And, they're
And
best
you're
friends.
watching them and you're like, oh, this is going to be fun. You start walking over and then they're laughing. I walk over to those people still and go, I hate you. What do we do? It's like, I thought you were going to fight. And now you're all laughing and hugging. You're the worst. I was so excited I was going to be able to do something.
I threw two friends up before because they were just goofing around.
Yeah, we've done it.
One had one in a headlock by the men's room. It was Hoxie. I'll use names because it is. He's like, "Whoa, we're just goofing around." I'm like, "No, I told you to stop. You didn't stop. Goodbye.
Yeah.
You're done." Because you never know with someone goofing around like that, that's going to trigger something else with somebody else down the bar.
Right.
So don't do stupid shit.
But yeah, what are we reading?
That's my mother-in-law.
Oh, his mother-in-law says Mitch being silent is the ultimate intimidation.
It doesn't say anything.
I talk a
So,
lot
so,
of shit.
so he just walks over and he's like,
But people fight for the dumbest reasons. Oh, he bumped into me. It's like you're in a crowded bar. It's gonna
"He
happen.
stepped on my foot."
Oh no.
My favorite one is when they're like, "They stepped on my foot and he got my shoes dirty." Don't wear nice shoes to the bar.
Right.
Like
I wear my work boots. People step on my feet.
I wear my dad New Balance shoes to the bar. I'm not wearing my Jordans to the bar.
Right. Well, I mean, I'd have to own Jordans to.
I do have one pair of Jordans. I never wear them. Just not because I'm a sneakerhead, just because I don't find them comfortable.
I mean, my boots are expensive, but my boots can handle
Hey,
it.
we've covered shoes like 5 times. Let's pay attention to Austin.
What Austin say?
He says, "What type of body language did you key in on?" Jesus, Austin,
Austin's
making
out
us
here-
stink. Austin's our producer behind the scenes,
Austin's officially joined the podcast, and he's trying to make us do it right.
And he's not even here to make us
Asshole.
do it right.
and he's still making us do it right. He's not even here. Fuck you, Austin.
What a dick.
I mean, body language for me,
It,
it's It's tough to.
You watch a lot. It's a bunch of things at one
I
time.
mean, people getting in each other's faces.
Veins popping out of their head. There's going to be a problem.
A stare down though towards the end of like the other end of the room.
A stare down,
or like a bump, and then they go back to their buddies, and it's
and they start pointing.
Yeah.
Or if three guys go to the bathroom together.
Yeah. TJ's favorite. Yeah, there's some things you watch. It's facial reactions. It's
With the females, it's like the eye contact.
it's hand motions. It's
There's a lot.
hands.
when it comes to girls, I usually, if they start doing this,
Yeah.
I'll start paying attention because that's going to lead somewhere.
Or they do like they look at you and they do like the eyebrow thing, like
Yeah.
this guy, like
Well, there's someone that does that to me regularly, and I look over and there's literally nobody behind him. I'm like, what do you want me to look at? Oh, there was just somebody here. It's like, stop wasting my time. I won't name names.
please don't.
Oh, if you can do it right.
That was my doing it right.
No.
Hey, wait, we can play this two ways. Austin, you're commenting. What are you keying on?
Austin is also one of our bouncers. You saw him here last episode, right?
Yeah, last episode.
Last episode. While we wait for Austin to key in, one thing I wanted to play last week that I forgot to put in the videos, and I showed it to you in the foyer one night, is that new sport of dick kicking.
Oh, the Ultimate Dick Kicking Championship?
Yes. What the fuck is that? Who in their right mind? And there's no, I don't think there's any cups. I think it's direct shots to the dick.
We need to get ESPN 8, and we should just review lesser known sports.
No.
You don't want to watch the Ultimate Pillow Fighting Championship?
Or the keepy uppy.
Yeah, keep you uppy.
Excuse me?
The balloon. I know you don't watch Bluey because you don't have kids, but you watch Cars. So I mean,
Is tag on Ocho?
I think
They have
so.
The World Tag Championship.
I've seen the World Tag Championship.
All the shit that we used to play as kids is now a legit like.
I'm waiting for professional Red Rover.
Send Lisa right over. She'd go right under
Clothesliner.
with my shin.
You're not supposed to put your hands that low. It's like she's just gonna run under us. It's not a full moon. I can howl.
Oh, it was a full moon this weekend.
Yeah, it was, and I
It
did.
was.
She hit me. Nana's in town.
I know Nana's in
Nana's
town.
in town.
Yeah, I have to get Lisa some Brian Senior pictures so Nana can look at them because apparently Nana's up Lisa's ass about them because Lisa can't find the link.
Did you take the photos?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, so I have all the photos in my house. I'm just need to get in front of my other computer and send them.
Oh, I have 2 computers. Look at me. I'm so rich.
Not by the fuck. No.
Look at me. I have a house.
Look at me. I'm in debt. You have a house too.
I rent.
Still have a house.
It's half a house.
It's still a house. Is there a roof over your head? The fuck?
Owning and renting are not the same.
I didn't say it was, but I'm saying you
Right.
still have a house.
That I don't know.
You have a dwelling. Shut
Yes.
up.
That I don't know.
Oh, episode 10, De-Escalation.
Austin ever pipe in?
No,
He
he's
looks for it? He doesn't look for anything because he's got to deal with all the ladies that
'Cause he
won't
can't
leave
see
him.
over the
he
bar.
can't see what the bar is. Oh, always checking the hands,
Always the hands. Yeah, we said the hands. Pay attention.
but always checking the hands when the guy's with the girlfriends and you see his hands go
Oh,
underneath and he's
yeah.
finger banging her at the bar. We've had a few of those.
We've had a few ex-employees do that too,
Yep.
which is it was disgusting then.
Was it in the ice machine room?
No, this one was right upstairs in front of the windows.
Gross.
I don't know about that one.
You do. I'm just not going to talk about it right now.
We'll talk about it after.
100%.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
I hope you know what I'm talking about.
I know poofy hair.
Was never in play.
No, I didn't say he was, but I don't know what you're talking as far as
That was me on a Thursday. That was no TPHJ.
Over the pants hand job.
I know what that means.
Okay. I
Yeah.
didn't know if you and your infinite age knew.
No, my coworker at the landscape in D&J that I work for.
Gives you an OTPHJ.
Oh, he wants me to give them the OTPHJ all the time.
Tell him that costs extra.
He goes, Bab, you got soft hands. Come over.
You do have soft hands.
Oh, you want to feel them?
You want to feel my sandpaper?
Oh,
Look at that. Look at
it's fucking 80 grit.
that. Bend my hands just right. It's a bloody grit. I hate it.
But yeah, definitely checking the hands and just the posture about how they're standing.
Yeah.
It's a lot of looking. People think our job is easy.
I mean,
In a sense, like last Friday, yeah, we had 10 people in the bar.
Most times we're just getting paid to stand there and people watch.
Ooh, where's the
Quite literally.
bathroom?
yeah. Get that one a lot.
I usually stand on the pole and it's like, hey, men's room's over there.
Mitch loves the pole.
That's why I wear steel-toed shoes so people trip on them.
And then Chris can kick him out.
Where's the bathroom? I gotta pee. It's 12:59. Go outside in the tree.
Hey guys, it's quarter of. You got to leave. All right, I'm just gonna pee first.
No, you're not.
Just one of you? Yeah, okay.
But you guys close at 1.
All right, guys, you got to go. It's 12:50. Oh, hang on, we're waiting for our Ubers. Great.
Outside you go.
You can wait outside, but it's cold. Just for the weather. It's already happening.
Oh yeah.
People come in Friday, Saturday night, and next to nothing for clothes. It's so cold out. Yeah, put some clothes on.
You can't de-escalate that one.
You can't de-escalate because there's no de-escalating. Stupid. It's Massachusetts, New England. It's gonna get cold. What happens when it gets cold? You layer up. If you don't, you're cold. That's your fault, not mine.
And we're not letting you back in.
Yeah. But my Uber's only 15 minutes away.
You should have called it 15 minutes ago.
It's 12:58. You need to get out of the bar. But 15 minutes? No, out of the bar. Leave. I don't want to see you anymore. You've been here long enough. If you haven't known, you got to leave when we close.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we got nothing else in there. Austin's not chiming in too much more.
Yeah, well, he didn't do.
What?
That's fine. I am tired. Leave me alone. I don't have a comeback for everything right now.
You're always tired.
Yes.
You want come on your back? Is that what you said?
No. What else do we have?
I think that's it. That's all we
That
planned
was all
for.
we had. De-escalation.
De-escalation.
The
Yes.
Paul circle.
The de-escalation. Tyson Paul.
Separate, pull them apart.
Recap of the last episode.
I've been here 3 years and I haven't swung. I just wrap people up.
Dick.
Like nobody swings on me.
Everybody swings. I am always the first one to get punched in the face. I eat the punch.
When are you going to shave the beard? November.
No.
It's Movember.
No. So yes, Movember.
You want to go on Movember and give a little plug?
Movember, the nonprofit organization that asks men to shave to a mustache to raise awareness for men's mental health, suicide prevention, prostate and testicular cancer awareness and research.
So you care nothing about that.
They ask men to shave to a mustache. I ain't doing that. If I shave to a mustache, people are gonna look at me funny. No one's ever gonna.
We look at you funny anyway.
Exactly. But nobody asks why. So I say I'll shave for money. If I raise so much money towards this nonprofit, I will shave my beard.
I will cut the check.
No.
Right now. My
No,
checkbook
no.
is in the
It's
car.
already too late. I'm not
Yes.
taking it from one.
It's not too late.
No, yeah, it's too late.
November's not over.
You think you can get $3,000 not all from you in the next 2 weeks?
Sure. Mitch, I'm going to let you borrow $1,500 and you're going to borrow it back to me. There it is.
But then he's got to pay it back.
He's paying it back
Still-
with my own money.
It's still your money.
Why does it matter where it comes from?
Because I don't want to make Diggs happy.
I'll shave with you.
Oh, wow. So much hair.
Emily wants you to shave it too.
No, she doesn't. She wants it shorter, not off. She was there both times I had to shave. She helped the last time I had to shave. She does not want to see my face again.
I did watch the stream after the fact, and I heard her in the background go, I regret this.
All right. Off the shaving thing. Favorite dish of Thanksgiving. What's your favorite side dish?
Specifically side dish.
Specifically, obviously it's a turkey, the main, but what's your ultimate side dish?
Why are you looking at me like that?
Our live audience is trying to pipe in.
I assume you
if you-
think I'm going to say my cousin's sweet potato casserole. If it's not that, it's green bean casserole.
If you don't answer this right, is she gonna fucking whip you?
No. Well, because as soon as I mentioned my cousin's sweet potato casserole, her eyes lit up.
Stripper cousin?
Green bean casserole is also delicious and my favorite side most days. And mashed potatoes because I love me some potatoes.
Some mashies.
Yeah.
Okay.
My yams, my potatoes, my green beans. Beans, greens, tomatoes, potatoes, lamb, ham.
You do lamb at Thanksgiving?
No.
Do you do ham? Do you do a ham somewhere?
I don't know if I do it for Thanksgiving. No. Easter we do ham.
Yeah.
I think Thanksgiving is definitely turkey. We don't do roast beef, right? Just turkey?
Best dessert at Thanksgiving.
Apple crisp.
All right. That was quick.
It's not even a question.
Mitchell, side dish, Thanksgiving.
You mean proper Thanksgiving, right? Because I don't
Yeah.
think proper.
This is going to you too, Austin. You too, Ashley.
Probably mashed potatoes and gravy or green bean casserole for me.
Solid.
The green bean casserole, huh?
Have you never had a green
No,
bean?
I have. I have.
Okay, you don't like it?
I do, but it's not one of my favorites.
What is your favorite?
I'm gonna let Mitch finish.
Cranberry sauce?
We'll get to that. Are you all right?
I don't know. I'm getting a phone call from New York. I don't know anybody in New York.
Maybe it's a sponsor.
Not coming through my phone.
Dessert.
Oh. Depends if I'm at home, like my parents' house. My mom does a chocolate pudding pie that I will literally eat the entire fucking thing in one sitting. Ashley makes a key lime pie that I really like, and we usually bust that out for the holidays.
All right.
I can get behind that. More the key lime pie than the chocolate pudding, but both are good.
There's 6 of them watching right now, so all 6 of you need to chime in for the Thanksgiving dish.
Are you going to tell us what your favorite
I
side
will.
is?
Ashley says Thanksgiving. Says Thanksgiving. Yes, mac and cheese.
So
I'm not I don't.
I love me some mac and cheese. I don't have it on Thanksgiving.
Speaking of mac and cheese, real quick, she still owes us.
Lisa does still owe us mac and cheese.
We're into a new
Last
football season.
Yeah. Yes, she does.
Mm-hmm. Better be listening.
Is she watching?
No, I don't think so.
We'll yell at her after.
Side dish for me, definitely the sweet potatoes. The sweet with the marshmallow, nice caramelized on top.
You mean it's like a sweet potato casserole?
Kind of, sorta.
Nuts or no nuts?
No nuts.
No nuts.
No nuts.
No nuts.
Same.
Definitely roll. I like the rolls and the mashed potatoes. I like rolls.
I'm aware.
I have a lot of them.
Mm.
Dessert, apple crisp.
Thank you.
I have to.
Yeah.
Or an apple pie.
But what do you put on the apple crisp?
Vanilla ice cream.
What kind of vanilla?
Whatever the wife buys. Breyers.
It's a brand. I want a flavor.
Vanilla.
There's vanilla. There's
French
vanilla
vanilla,
bean. There's
vanilla
French
bean.
vanilla.
Oh, vanilla bean.
Oh, peasant. You're wrong. It's French vanilla,
I'm not wrong. It's what I like, so fuck you.
and you are entitled to your opinion, and your opinion is wrong.
I could make a bad joke about this one. Don't fucking move the computer. You might shut things down. Austin says mix the sweet corn and the mashed potatoes. So like a shepherd's pie kind of thing
Without the
without the meat,
without the lamb.
without the German shepherd.
This was so much more fun when I was drinking.
Austin also says strawberry cheesecake for dessert. I've never seen a strawberry cheesecake at a Thanksgiving dessert.
Yeah, not at a Thanksgiving, but like, oh, wait a minute. Is it Christmas or Thanksgiving? You have a cheesecake in one of them. I don't remember. I'll let you know next week.
Ashley likes the coconut cream pie.
I'm not going to touch that one.
No, that's my job.
That's Mitch. And candy crunch pie. What is candy crunch pie? Can you elaborate on that one, Mitch?
I just remember that it has candy in it. I'm sure she'll write it out.
We'll get the update this week.
Oh shit, your mother-in-law's watching.
Oh yeah.
Mother-in-law, sweet
She
potato
thinks we're
casserole.
fucking hilarious.
Somebody has to.
Mother-in-law says sweet potato casserole, cranberry apple stuffing, dessert, chocolate cream pie.
So stuffing
And Ashley says, "What the fuck?"
is underrated.
Or what the fuck goes on?
I love stuffing.
Now,
Now, do you do homemade or do you do?
you're going to ask me if I do homemade or box stuffing? I'm lazy as fuck.
guy who
I'm
eats
definitely
dino
doing
nuggets?
box stuffing. The guy who eats dino nuggies. You're going to ask if I make my own stuffing?
I don't know. You make a.
We eat dino nuggies, but he's talking about the mashed potato volcano we do with instant potatoes.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
chocolate pudding pie with Cool Whip and crushed score.
Toffee bars.
Oh, now I know what you're saying.
That's good too. I'm a box stuffing person if I'm making it for myself,
Yep.
and it can and only will be stovetop.
Facts.
These people who are all up in arms about Bell or whomever they may be, no longer making stuffing or going out of business or whatever, they're going out of business because they suck. Get the
Because
stovetop.
stovetop is the fucking A game.
It is prime. But if you're gonna make it yourself, I am a fan of homemade stuffing.
The wife makes some pretty banging homemade stuffing.
I'm just not making it myself.
Cranberry sauce. Do you like whole cranberry sauce or jellied?
Come to me last for this one.
I love jellied cranberry sauce. I hate whole cranberries.
Skip me because I don't need it.
No,
All right, well, that was quick.
I make my own.
Okay.
So you take the cranberries. So the way to make homemade cranberry sauce is take like a cup and a half or 2 cups of water, 2 cups of water and some sugar, or a cup of water and some sugar, and then cranberries, and you boil them until they pop, and then you mash them up and put them in the fridge, and you're done. What I'll do is half water, half orange juice, because I stole a recipe from my mom, who stole it from online. So it's half water, half orange juice, and a little less sugar, and then the cranberries. So it gives it a little bit more of a citrus to it,
Mhm.
and I'm a fan of that. If I'm buying it from a can and not making it myself, jellied, 100%. Don't give me that whole fake cranberry stuff. Give me the tube that you slice evenly.
Yep. It fits nicely on a sandwich.
If I'm making a sandwich or buying cans of it because I'm too lazy to make it,
the jelly.
the jelly.
Why don't you have cranberry sauce?
To be honest, I haven't eaten it in like 20 years because I hated it as a kid.
Does your food touch?
Yeah. It's all going to come out as shit. Of course it touches.
Listen, there are some people who have
I'm
to have
not
it separate on the plate.
I'm not that anal.
Does your food touch? Or do you mix it?
One mound. Does it touch? It can only touch.
Why do I picture you from like the kid from the Christmas Story?
Just-
eat the mashed potatoes and he's
No, I'm not
put
that
my arms down.
I was thinking more like Elf with the fucking candy spaghetti.
It's the wrong kind of toppings.
I don't think we've pushed that button before.
Yeah, right.
I didn't know what that one did. So
So you had to press it.
Paul's here. He says, "What's up, boys?
What's up, Paul?
What's up, Paul? Favorite dish at Thanksgiving? Go."
Have you tuned into the? Yeah, maybe.
We're
Anyway,
getting ready to wrap this episode up. Yay.
yay. Yeah, I don't know. It's been a long day.
We'll be back in 2 weeks after
Thanks.
after Thanksgiving as we start our Christmas season.
I'll probably be grumpier next time because
Christmas.
Christmas at the fucking post office.
Paul says mashed potatoes, by the way.
Yeah, it's a solid choice.
Homemade or boxed?
Homemade.
Homemade all the way.
Homemade all the way. Whipped or mashed?
Mashed.
I've only had mashed.
You?
Mashed.
Yeah.
I have the potato masher. I also have the KitchenAid to whip it. I prefer it mashed. When I do Friendsgiving in a couple months, it will be whipped. So I don't have to listen to everybody complain.
Ashley wants us to wear ugly sweaters next time.
We'll do that the episode right before Christmas.
Fair enough.
Phil can just go shirtless.
What am I, Alex? I'm not that hairy. It's all in the face.
I would be, but I shaved.
Homemade mashed, but whipped can be good. From Paul.
Well, homemade mashed potatoes, yeah, but if you whip the homemade mashed potatoes, it's okay. It's creamier, you know. I get the appeal. I just don't like it as much.
I love talking food.
We know.
It's a subject that we're all very versatile in.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be real.
Yeah, I think I'm actually the smallest one here.
Shut the fuck up.
At least we've been in a fight.
Oh, got him.
Episode
They see
10.
my calves and they run.
That is your deterrent. It's not your face, it's your calves.
He's very intimidating. Why? His calves.
His calves are as big as my head.
Wrapping up episode 10, De-Escalation, Distilled Nightlife Podcast. Please give us a like and follow. Inst-
Share, send us money, go to the
Hang on.
website, buy some merch.
We have a website.
What?
Paul asked who's working this weekend. I think you and I are we both working?
I am working
Friday,
both nights. I
Saturday?
am very poor. I'll be working
You
both
are
nights.
Saturday.
I am Saturday and Wednesday.
We're all working
Well, yeah,
Wednesday.
we'll be there Wednesday.
You think Leisha's going to give either one of us the
Is
night
your
off?
fucking brother working Wednesday?
Probably not. Does he still work at the bar?
I don't fucking know. He's still in the chat.
So isn't Joe.
Joe works more than Russell.
Not by much.
If he agrees to a shift, he shows up at least.
This is true. This is true.
He still hasn't texted back from the Halloween party that he never showed up to.
He might not have texted you back. He did text me back.
He's an asshole.
He was asleep. Yeah, what a dick.
Dick.
Anyway,
We're out.
what are we talking about next?
I fucking no idea. Christmas.
We'll post it. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure something.
Something holiday-ish.
Figure it out.
Some Mariah Carey.
No,
No.
absolutely not.
Dear God, no.
I'll put it on. I'm gonna make it into a button.
I will break your finger.
No, you will not.
Challenge accepted. Yeah, that's right. Austin will
already
be
broke
here.
your
He'll
rotator
have the
cuff.
board. Yeah, I already broke your shoulder. I can't break a finger.
We're still getting comments.
Are we?
Ashley says no.
To which part?
Probably Mariah Carey.
Hopefully.
Paul says fuck Mariah Carey.
Yes.
I'm gonna piss everybody off in 2 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. Save that for the Christmas
Right
episode.
before Christmas, yeah.
Please don't.
Anyway, we're gonna sign out here. Check us out on YouTube, Spotify, all your streaming services. Please give us a like, share, tell your friends, tell your mom.
Tell your friends.
Buy some merch.
Mitch's mother-in-law likes us. She thinks we're hilarious.
Do you think we're hilarious,
she
or do you
wants-
think Mitch, by association, is hilarious?
I'm not that funny.
She wants a
That's
re-
all.
Oh, that's why you're by association.
She wants a recap of Wednesday before Thanksgiving on the next
Recap of
episode.
amateur
That's
night.
fair. No,
Okay.
yeah, that's fair.
Let's take notes. Let's take video that night.
No, I don't think
No,
we can do that.
no, we probably shouldn't.
We're gonna go in. It's gonna be bad. We're gonna be like, well, this is exciting.
All right, next episode, 2 weeks. We'll have a recap of amateur night, how many fake IDs we get, and hopefully some fun stories from that night. Until then, go like us, YouTube, Spotify,
Tell your
iTunes, all that
friends.
good shit. Tell your friends.
Tell your
And,
mom. Moms love us.
And your stripper cousins. See ya.
No.